Hey team, welcome to another quick hitter. Today's quick hitter skill, we're going to learn how to grip a baseball bat. Remember, I'm Coach Hart, Building Better Baseball, the best place for baseball education. So let's learn how to grip a bat. All right, so when you grip a bat, if you are right-handed, your dominant hand, right or left, is on the top. All right, your left hand, or I'm a right-handed batter, so your non-dominant hand is on the bottom. All right, so if for a right-handed batter, my left hand is on the bottom near the knob. For a left-handed batter, my right hand is on the bottom. All right, when you grip the bat, you do not want to grip it back in your palm. All right, so back in your palm like this. All right, so if I'm gripping like this, I don't want it back in my palm like that. I want it kind of in my fingers. If you have it in your fingers, it allows for much more control over the bat, all right? And when you grip it in your palms, for example, when you grip it in your palms and you're like this, like that, you have a chance to roll over at the point of contact. What I mean is that you're coming here, the bat is in my palms. I am going to contact the ball, but at the same time, because of my grip, I am rolling over at the point of contact. You don't want to roll over at the point of contact. You want to do that after you contact the ball. So if you have your grip in your fingers, all right, basically the difference is having the palm like this. You want them right at the base of your fingers, at the top of your palm, just to kind of grip it in your fingers like that. What that does is that you come through like this. You're at the contact point here. You make contact, and then you can come through, and you don't roll over until out here, well past the contact point after you've hit the ball. That's the most important thing. Grip it in your fingers. A lot of people say line your door knocking knuckles up, so the knuckles that you use to knock on a door, line them up like this, and that will help you grip it in your fingers and have much more control over the bat versus gripping it in your palms like that. All right, one last thing I want to talk about is to have more control over the bat. You can just choke up. Choking up on the bat is just moving your hands a little bit higher on the bat and like leaving a little space between the knob and your bottom hand. So that will help you have more control over the bat. A lot of players like to do that with 2 strikes so they have more control and try to get that bat on the ball with 2 strikes. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed. That's how you grip a baseball bat. Just make sure you do it in your fingers and not your palm. That's the biggest tip I have. All right, so I'm Coach Hart. This is Building Better Baseball. This is another quick hitter on how to grip a baseball bat. Now you know how to grip a bat. And remember, like this video, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. That really helps the algorithm boost this video and get it to as many people as possible who need all of this youth baseball content. So I'm Coach Hart, and I will see you in another quick hitter real soon.